Good morning. That's me at the Munro car park, just crossing over to the Sloy power station. I'm gonna go and do Ben Vorlich today, which is up the back of that. It's half past 9 on the 29th of November. I've got my ice axe in my bag and my crampons, but looking at Ben Lomond, looks like it's going to be relatively mild enough that I won't need to use them, which would be nice. Take this little path here. It's kind of a short way, a long way for a shortcut really, but it's nice walking off the road for a little bit. But then yeah, it's just a farm road all the way up to the dam, and just before I hit the dam I have to turn up into the hills. But yeah, weather's pretty good now. Earlier this week it was really wintry. Would have definitely needed crampons and ice axe, which I brought today, but there was a big storm yesterday. It's quite mild, so I'm guessing most of the winter conditions up north, up the top, have been washed away. That's Ben straight ahead. It's the highest of the mountains in the Rocker Alps, so it's holding on to the most snow. And then to the right of that, that's Ben Vane, which is the smallest Munro in Scotland, well, in the world. It's holding on to some snow, so it gives me a clue about how much is going to be on top of Ben Vorlich, because it's about halfway between. There's Loch Sloy Dam up there, hydroelectric dam. Ben Vane, Ben Narnan, and this is the start of the trail up to Ben Vorlich. I got the sticks out because just to get a little bit of extra help up these steps. You can see Loch Sloy there. Looking down towards the other Rocker Alps. Guys were talking about how this is just a bit of a brutal uphill slog. They weren't wrong. Probably not that far up, but definitely getting the sense this is going to be it for the majority of this walk. But I guess that just means getting up the top is a little bit quicker. Okay, so the sun's out there, it's actually roasting, and I'm wearing base layers. Now, the problem I seem to be having with them is, because I'm sweating, they're acting like a resistance band almost, making this walk harder than it really should be. Up, just up there on that rock. These little caves here, they're called houfs, used by people that come and hill walk up here in the 50s and 40s after the war. Camp out overnight in them. It's definitely solid ice around here. Still don't think crampons are going to do me much good though, yet. We'll see how it goes. Just try and shelter my camera from the wind a little bit. Getting up onto the plateau here. I assume that's the top over there somewhere. To work my way through this ice. Plenty of good places to put your feet, but you just have to be careful. So every now and then it looks like non-icy ground turns out to be very icy ground. Got the crampons on. First time I've ever done that. Had a couple of air slips, so I thought heard stories about people waiting too long to put them on. But I had to say, they're amazing. So that bit that I just passed there was too windy for me to speak, but a lot of people think because of the trig point that's the top. That's the top. The real top is actually just in front of me here. First time wearing crampons. It's very reassuring. Definitely changes the dynamic of my boot though. Got a very flexible boot, a B2 boot, but yeah. Stop for a second. Oh. I don't know where that guy came from. Alright. Oh, can't hear this. That's me on top of Vorlich. The last of the Vorlich Alps for me to climb. It's blowing a hoolie up here. The conditions are wonderful. Have a coffee, sandwich. Took my gloves off there to take a photo. Instantly lost feeling in my fingers. Guess that shows my gloves are doing their job. Back down off of Ben Vorlich. Back at the Munro car park. Yeah, that was a good wee walk. It was good to be up in the snow. Views were good. Weather was fine. Met a guy, Ali, at the very top, and he had a really good blether about everything on the way back down, so I didn't film that much. But I did it in just under 5 hours, no, just over 5 hours, and it was 5 hours 15 from top to bottom. And that's including times for breaks and stuff, but back in time, plenty of time to get the bus home. So if you are getting the bus from Glasgow, it's definitely achievable to do it in the 8 o'clock bus out and then the 3:15 bus home. Strongly recommend it. And that's all the Vorlich Alps done for me. I don't know what's next. We'll have to see.